Jay Cruz. I'm owner and president of Audio Zone. I'm also the owner of the HELLCAT. We decided to put the channel to be called _audio_cat, being audio for what we do for a living, and then cat because it's a cat. So we're gonna have a lot of great videos coming in with both worlds as far as installations and modifications and customizing of cars, and also running and racing the HELLCAT, which is, you know, both of the things that I enjoy the most.
Street world.
Yeah, that's what I do. So
yeah,
I mean, I love to
exactly.
make cars great, and I love to beat the hell out of them and see what they got. So we're gonna see how that works. But after all that, I want to bring something here. On a previous video on Real to Real, we spoke about having
a gas bomb.
a gas bomb. See, and I want you guys to
There's
understand.
nothing in it though.
He's talking about me procrastinating and not having a camera recording everything that happens in the daytime in the shop. But he had a car catch on fire, which should be a fear in your heart of what can happen again. And yet, I come and I want you to let's pay attention to this, guys. It looks like it's been through a lot of heat. It's swollen everywhere.
Yeah, it is swole.
Which means that it has a lot of compressed air in here, right?
Damn.
You hear that? But then he wants to say something to everybody else. Listen, man. Should we throw it away? He don't have a camera.
Oh well.
It's over with. But anyway, we want to thank y'all for the support too. We're gonna go do some, like I said, we're tweaking the process. We're getting
some fine tuning
to be until we get the final result, and then we build what we have.
So what you got going over here? They doing this Corolla. What he doing? Lights.
I don't know what I'm doing.
He doing new lights. He said he think.
This is
I met him up here when he was just out there.
David's been a customer of mine for.
What's going on, bro?
Yeah. He's the one that owns. Well, you met him.
Yeah, I met him outside front.
His music is not normal. He's the guy who pisses everybody off on the street. He's the guy who makes the old people hate the younger generation because he gets right behind you, and then he gets a towel and he starts to elevate the volume to where your mirror starts vibrating and you can't hear what you're listening to because everything he do it crazy. This is David. This is the guy who does that. So if you're in Irving and you've been somewhere, you've been annoyed by somebody else's music, got about a 90% chance that it was him that was behind you.
He putting you on blast, man. Now the police gonna be looking for the music on your. You gonna be far away. Oh, I see you before you see me.
You put your head in there, right?
Huh?
You put your head in there?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, you should.
I haven't yet. I haven't even heard it. I haven't heard it yet.
Yeah,
He said he was waiting on the batteries or something.
yeah, the batteries like alone are like 23 a piece, 2,300 a piece.
$2,300. Man, I thought you were finna say $23. I finna say what batteries you got? 2,300. God.
I just see them though. They're shit. I think the Tesla's probably the same kind of batteries.
Oh, for real?
No,
Them electric cars and stuff?
lithium.
Oh yeah, them lithium batteries.
Ooh, I got my tires.
Yeah, those very expensive.
I don't want people to know where I'm at sometimes.
What you doing down here?
Well, right now I'm getting the battery wired in. We're adding an extra power to it, so when it draws, it doesn't affect your factory system much. So I'm putting a battery in series line with it, so the power could run more off of the battery instead of from the factory system, helping it first of all hold voltage up, run more efficient, and at the same time take less stress off the vehicle. So we're going to be adding fuses to make sure this one doesn't catch on fire.
You said that once. We don't need you to keep saying this
I
over
don't
and
know,
over.
man. It's just
Hey,
you're paying. You only have one car.
man.
Right?
He making
Look,
so.
he walking around with a gas can that was all bloated. Look,
He took the air out and got it cooled off. That's messed up, man. He said it every single video.
He done said it in a lot of videos.
No more, man. I understand. I lost it all. Okay.
Yeah, man, I started
But you know, the thing is not that I want to say it, but then
I was talking to my mama on the phone. Everybody thought I was talking to my wife.
I'm like, oh man. And then all I could do was see my Tundra. I didn't even see your car no more. I started seeing the
See,
Tundra
one thing they don't
and I was
understand,
like,
I know this is his channel and I know I'm talking right now, but one thing people don't understand, until it happened to you, you'll never know how I feel.
you want to
You'll
tell me
never
what got me passionate about what I do for now?
Mm-hmm.
I got a car stolen from me. That's how I became passionate with the 12-volt market. That's how I got into doing alarms. I decided to be the best. In fact, my father could testify that I used to do, I made my own remote start with relays.
For real?
Like my father. I had a Mazda MX-6. I made my own remote start. And For testimony of it, my dad has pictures of it because I did it and it worked and everything was great. And when I went to go demo my father at his house, I parked in front of his garage and it was a 5-speed car. And when I did the button to remote start the car took off and ran into the garage and dropped his garage on the '69 Corvette. And
Dang.
in the garage. Yes. But I did the remote start.
But left it in gear.
Right? Never again.
I left it in gear.
Big mistake right there.
Yeah, it was a big mistake, but you know what I'm saying? I was happy that I got the remote start, so I went to go demo to my father. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of that's exactly why I got so passionate about what I do, because the feeling I felt when they stole my car, and it's not that when I got my car back. When they found my car almost 2 months later, in fact, I did my first fiberglass box in that car.
For real.
And I only had that car for a month when they stole that car from me. And I was working at a place and I heard my car turn on. I got fired from that job because I took off in a customer's car to go chase my car down. I went on my lunch.
I would have did it too.
Listen, so what happened was I went to go eat and I came back and there was a long driveway behind the building where when I first got into car audio. And I would have to park, let's say, down the side. And the driveway we used to bring cars in and out. So I came inside, I had a customer's car working on. I left the car open, went to go eat, came back and I was eating my lunch. When I hear my car turn on and I see my car pull out from there, I took off in the customer's car. I broke the door panel. I had the doors apart and everything. I'm getting ready to work. I broke the door panel. I took off with the customer's car and tried to catch my car. When I came back, I got fired, obviously. I mean, I understood that, but it was something. But when I saw my car leave me, and it was actually pulling away from me, it broke my heart. When I got the car back, they even stole the headliner off the car. I mean, they really bared it down. Stripped it down.
Yeah.
And when they told me to go pick up my car in Melbourne, Florida, that impact that I felt that day was so bad, you know, it hurt me because it's not just a stolen property, but I got violated. It was something that, you know, when you're a car person, it was
it hit you. It hit you where
it hurt.
Like
Emotional.
like I tell a person, think about your wife in your face cheating on you right there. That's what it feels like.
Listen, and the sad part was that after
I'm serious.
After that, I got broken into in my home. Maybe 4 months after that, after this whole incident happened, and that's why I got into security so hard. I got into security so hard because the thing is that, I mean, you know, we all work hard for what we have, and we don't, you know, it's the way that we prize ourselves for what we do in our lives. That you just have somebody come and take it off from you, and then they don't appreciate it and put even at that.
Exactly.
And they sell it for whatever reason after you worked hard or I worked hard. It devastated me so deeply that I got into security, and I decided to be the best in security, period. In fact, I'm blessed that a lot of people still calling me to this day for security things, because there's things that I know how to do in the car that, you know, I really got into it really deeply with it. And from there it's transformed, but that's actually the beginning of what created audio. That passion, I liked it, but that's what triggered me to really be devoted to it, to make it something that I want to be the best at. And I've been doing it now 26 years down the line. But that's what happened to me. And I don't like the feel. I get guys here, Peña and everybody, that come with cars stolen, you know what I'm saying, sometimes. And I had a guy, he's actually...
awesome with security. When you walk out your house, the average person goes on the pad. This nigga walks out his house and goes, doo, doo.
Yeah, I do. Every time the house says, doo, doo. And I'm not lying to you. When I go to my house, I don't have keys. Everything is done by my finger.
Damn.
The whole house. Because I'll tell you, I'm a security. My son is here. I sleep every night with one on in the house. What do we sleep on with the house? Every night we go to bed, what is always on?
The alarm.
My alarm is on in my home when I sleep at night. Every night that I sleep.
I do it too.
It's really a security thing to me.
Every single glass.
He's laughing. When I had the security guy come to my house, I put sensors in every single glass.
That's crazy.
Every door. Every room has glass break, has motion. I got the house is Fort Knox. I mean,
that's the good stuff. That's that stuff you look at your phone, you see what's going on while you're in the restaurant
that's
eating.
Why he cannot lie to me. He drove that out home. I'm like,
what is on the phone? Gotcha.
What happened was, check front door.
Check front door. Hey, yeah. He said leave with the basketball. Quick question. For cars that got factory alarms, a lot of people are putting them the sensors on the shocks just to keep their factory alarm.
You can. There's a lot of different ways of upgrading your stock alarm system. Technology has changed. We can get a stock car. We can add shock. We can actually add remote controls, two-way pagers. I could add GPS phones. I could add, if you don't have remote start in your car, I can make it a remote start with your factory key fob. So anything you could possibly think about is available. If you have a car you want to keep in stock, and I want to say something to you. You really have to take, if you're really going to have a car that you're really going to be passionate about, you need to take the security a little bit more passionate, because if you really love the car and it gets stolen, it's going to hurt you. But just putting a shock sensor is not going to save your car. People today, when they're going to steal the car, guys, unfortunately, they come with tow trucks. And I want you to understand, I want you to really put this as a focus in your mind. If you're at home hanging out in front of your house and you see a tow truck coming by with the lights flashing, the siren going on, everybody always thinks that the car just got repoed. Everybody is normal. So if you think that way, that means that everybody else thinks the same way too. So they see your car behind a tow truck going down the block with the alarm going off, they're gonna think your car got repoed. So I tell you this, like right now we have the guy y'all saw earlier, Dave. He's a real big security guy. Dave is the guy, just so you know, his first project, he invested about $18,000 in music. He puts money in his car, so he's very knowledgeable about security. GPS tracking is really the best, but putting a GPS tracking in a car is one thing, and putting a GPS tracking with the backups and everything else, that's a whole nother one. And that's when you're really gonna put money in your car, guys. You really ask your security guy, come and see me, and we can put plans together, because I see theft recovery. First thing they do is they come to your car, they can take off the battery of the car. If you take off 12 volts of your car and you don't have nothing else in your car, your electronics no longer have power. Your car is not trackable, your car is not nothing. So there's things that we do to prevent that. But security is really a big thing. Shock sensors is a great way to deter. We are in Texas. Everybody got guns. So you know the cars in front of the house and the alarm goes off. They might be scared of getting shot. That's the truth.
But they ain't scared of rolling under.
When I get cars, I got a guy here. He's an MMA fighter right out of Dallas. Customer of mine. We did full Hummer H2, TVs everywhere, custom system. He spent some money in the car. To tell you the number, he spent almost 12 grand in 1 week in doing that car done. Picking up his car, Mario. One day he picked up the car, went and showed a couple friends his car because he was excited about what he had. Parked it in front of his driveway. He lives in Grapevine. Parked in front of his driveway, waited for his wife to come home. Wifey came home from work. He got inside, had the dinner ready, because baby, I want to show you my truck. When he went outside to go see his truck was no longer there. They stole his truck. Under an hour and a half of coming home, they stole his truck. So, you know, theft is a big thing, guys. Dallas, we don't really see the stats, but we do have a lot of car theft here, And you need to be preventive. If you really have something that you love, man, you know, it's worth it to spend the extra money, because it's gonna be better for you.
Dang. This car talk to you. Don't come try to get it.
Now starting engine. Stand clear. Caution. LA operating vehicle.
That's crazy.
That's security right there.
Dang, I gotta get that.
Viper.
I gotta get that.
Yes, sir. Jeff put that on there, brother. And if I walk away from it, say if I leave a door crack, hit the alarm, it'll say check doors. If you bump it, it say protected by Viper, stand back, and it's Jeff's voice. So it sounds all right.
You let him do it in his voice.
The truck also has, well, the alarm has longitude, latitude coordinates on it, controlled by my phone as well, so I can see exactly where the truck is. So I'm coming. I'm gonna call the laws, but you better hope.
They give me beat too.
We on the way. We know exactly where it is.
But it's all good, man.
So we have this Toyota Corolla, a 2010 model. This is what the customer had installed. Obviously, it's OEM, it's original. They're faded out. He wanted to give an update. So we did some suggestions and when they're going with the spider lights. So now you're gonna go have halo rings. You're gonna have the light in the bottom and also LEDs in the headlights. So give the car a different modern look. You know, sometimes it's just something small you need to do to change up your car. Sometimes buying a car is a great option, but sometimes just putting money in your car is also a great option. If you have no car payment, save the money, guys. Just do little updates and upgrade it. Make it personal, make it unique. You know, they always say, and I've heard it and I love it, your car is just the car until it's unique. So make the car yours, fabricate it to you, make it to your take. And when you go places like Real, no matter, like I said, Real goes do anything wrong. And that car comes on the news, everybody knows what happened and who did it. It's just a matter of who's gonna hold the tongue and expose them. But
exactly.
Your car's unique, you know, because that's what it is. But yeah, it's just touches that make it like that, guys. Very important on every install, guys. The reason that they design fuses, in case we don't know, they're rated at a certain amperage. Okay, the amperage is, you know, voltage is 12 volts and 120, but amperage is actually the power that's actually pulling. So it's designed to resist up to a certain amperage. You have to figure out what your amperage is. So when you're looking at amplifiers, you have to look at what the amplifier has infused. When you start going through the calculations, it'll give you what you need to have to be able to support it. It's made to be able to pop, and the reason is that electronics sometimes fail. It's something we don't have control over. I know you bought a TV, sometimes it doesn't work. Everybody has something that fails. This is just something that's gonna make it security, so if something fails, it doesn't fail everywhere else. So this protects, it'll actually pop right here in the middle of the unit, cutting the connection between them both and saving your merchandise and what you have and other things that can happen. So every content that you ever make for powers, man, please put a fuse. It's very important. I mean, people don't want to spend the money, but it is so important to do this, because this avoids accidents, this avoids issues. This could save an amplifier, this could save a subwoofer. All this is
that can save a car.
This could save a car. I mean, I didn't want to go there because I promised I wasn't going to mention it no more, but this could save a car. Guys, fuses are very important, so we're going to go ahead and do one now on him and get the powers all fused up and get this ready to go.
For $25, you know, rotating.
So you can use them joints. Hey, get him for dancing. Hit him up. There you go.
Alright, we have a Toyota Tundra. It's a 2013 model. Y'all seen it before because we've done everything. It pretty much lives here. This guy comes from Austin out here. But he lives here because he's another car guy, so he's always doing new things. And from the video he saw of the HELLCAT and the intro, he ended up coming back. Jeff, I'm mad at you. My grill don't glow. You know me long enough. What have you suggested? So he came in today. We're gonna make his grill glow completely red. So this is what the truck looks like, basically stock. This has all been done previously. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna actually get some illumination in here to make this thing grow red, so he looks like he's upset when he's driving down the street. So to get it done, I just started prepping up the area where I'm gonna start doing my install and get everything cleaned up. I'm gonna apply the lights, and in a few seconds we'll have some lights going on and see what it looks like. So I got the lights going, and we're gonna do it. If not, this is, you see this is actually a material. This is actually what your factories use whenever they put wires together in your car. So if you took the wires apart of your car, you would have seen this felt tape. So it's different from black tape, but we're gonna use this to insulate our wire. We're gonna do a complete run all the way into the vehicle. We want it to be protected, be waterproof, be, you know, good for the elements, and also be black and stealth so you don't see it. So this is what it looks like here. It doesn't actually cut. If you look at it, it's actually gonna be a material tape. So it works a lot different than what your other tapes are. We're gonna wrap this whole thing up in here to get it to be a nice and black. Pena, come over here. Put you to work. So I'm gonna come and grab this here. I'm gonna get this whole wire and completely felt tape it all the way up. So it's just like a factory. You look at it, it can look like a factory wire. Y'all could try to do this at home, y'all won't, because this is took years to learn how to do tape like this.
Damn.
So I just got it finished up. We did a line on it, and this is what the results come out being. This is gonna be a red only, but that's kind of what it comes out. Depending on what you like it.
I'm liking it, but I think we need to do it a little brighter.
You want to make it brighter? You want to add some down here and here?
Yes, sir.
All right, you want to be staking it? That thing starts killing y'all.
That's why the camera looks at it, not me.
Alright, y'all, so what y'all seeing right now in the process is actually going to be a custom deck. Let me show you what's going on. So this young man,
hold your horses,
has his whole stuff here, but this little deck area you see, he did not have it. It doesn't have one original. It has one, but he don't have it. So we're doing it. We're actually making him a new deck. We're adding 4 6.5 Pro audio speakers with the tweeters on it. He's a Latino. We like our music loud, so that's what we're actually doing right now. Christian's actually in the process of building the boards out. So then we're gonna wrap it, put it together, and by this afternoon, we're starting ready to go to the streets. All right, guys, well, it's the end of the day today. We've done what we've had to do. Now it's time to go do our own time. You see, I've already done my sweat for the day. I've dirtied my hand for the day. I've stressed out enough today. The day is over. I get to go home now and spend time with my wife and my son, which is very important to me. And want to thank you guys for watching this video. I ask you guys always to please subscribe. Please give us a like. Please share the videos. It's important for us to see the response so we can continue doing bigger and greater things. And in the next couple days, I'm guesstimating. I know everybody's asking me, and I want to give you like a definite date. We're gonna be doing the first giveaway, which is gonna be the 2 Nemesis 12 Series M's. We're gonna do the 3,000 watt amplifier, the box. We want to get to the goal of this is to be able to get to the 1,000 mark on subscribers. So this is what we're gonna do. When we get to the 1,000 mark of subscribers, we're trying to get this done before the month is over. We're gonna actually grab it. It could be random. We're gonna grab a bucket. We're gonna have 1,000 little chips inside of it with 1 through 1,000, and we're actually gonna come right here live. We'll probably do a live video on Reel's channel where we're gonna have it live. We're gonna have somebody regularly just go and grab the number, whatever number that person is, whatever number subscriber that person is, that's the one that's gonna be able to win the 2 woofers, the amplifier, the box. So I ask you guys to share, subscribe, get this out there. We get to the 1,000 mark of subscribers, and once we get that, we'll definitely have this raffle going on when we get this going.
And another thing, they actually so he can be in tune on what's going on. I actually made a post on my Instagram showing them how to enter. They have to tag 3 people. They have to follow you on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, follow both of us on YouTube, subscribe to both channels, and then they have to tag 3 people into my last post and put in the description done. So if they not entered, then they not entered for the giveaway.
Correct. And
Yeah.
This is gonna be. It's gonna. Remember, it could be over. It's really retail wise. It's almost $1,700 worth of merchandise. If you guys don't know it, the 3K amplifier retail for close to $300. The woofer's almost $300 a piece. The box 900 amp kit. So there could be big money given away. But again, we're doing it for you guys on YouTube, and that's just the first of many giveaways we're gonna have. I don't know if I'm gonna get touched that day. Maybe I do other giveaway right there live. We might do the one big giveaway, maybe do a bunch of other giveaways too. But we would want you guys to subscribe. Once we get to 1,000 mark and you get the instruction, we'll get this all going, guys.